Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Well, there's little new to say about this man. Majestic, regal, known as Le Roi by his countrymen. He is footballing royalty. The man is, of course, Michel Platini.
Well, Peter, I don't think I've seen a better all-round attacking midfielder. Certainly not in Europe. He is very close to being the perfect number 10. OK, people may say he lacks a little bit of stamina and defensive contribution, but for his attacking football and his ability to take in the landscape, there's no one better.
Ball driven towards the... He's got tall! That looks a decent ball. Park Ji-sung in acres of space out wide. Oh, it's a great ball here. Can he finish? They've scored!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Mallorca finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Luis Suarez picked out brilliantly, takes a shot! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
And the keeper beats it away. And now they can spring out of defence. And it's Vitinha. Delivers with whip.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
And he's forced to go back. Luis Suarez. Vitinha. And this is Marmouche. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Rijkaard with the foul. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Looking for the run. Oh, good take and a good shot at goal! Oh, taken with style! And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. It is a good finish. The odds were against him, little matter.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Rijkaard, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And this is Luis Suarez. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Ekitike, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. Platini providing an outlet on that flank. It's a mighty effort! Just cruising! They are cruising! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down?
Great chance! He's kept it out just.
Oh, it's a brilliant effort, you have to say that. He clearly wanted to do it in style.
Cleared without hesitation. Mallorca are looking to go forward now. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Strokes it back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
Passing is crisp and sharp.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Boys, but tries a shot! It's in! They're back within reach! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Mallorca give themselves a fighting chance, back in with a shout. And it's Neymar.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
Elects to cross. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Great ball, and the finish! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing. Now it's Platini. And the first half is done.
Milan are 2 up, and on the balance of things, I would say deservedly so. They had a very coherent game plan, and if they are allowed to continue in the same vein, I can only see the margin getting bigger.
Well, that has been a goal-blessed half. It is 3-1.
Attenzione, un cambio.
Here we go again. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, well measured. Oh, that's a fine interception. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Thinks about the shot. Adams. And that has left him in a heap. Platini. Pull it. Tries to pass it through. Big chance! They've done it! And the lead is extended still further. The invitation was clear and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. Killer pass, perfectly delivered.
And the shot! And the keeper has done enough. Top stop.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
And that's a simple one for the keeper. And now a sudden chance to counter. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Adams.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
And it's Michel Platini. He's a sharp little ball here. Pickford gets his hands on it and the danger is averted. He's getting hounded, really hounded. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
And the pass is intercepted. Rijkaard is the team's great visionary. Bastoni deals with that comfortably. Zico. That pass has been well intercepted. Luis Suarez, now it's Bale. He shifted it to the flank. Cross flung in towards the middle. Park Ji-sung. Pullet is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Now here's the delivery. Climbs up big! It's a goal! Over the hills and far away! No catching them now! A really thumping header, absolutely crashes it in.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Zico! Keeper always had the measure of that.
Well, that's a sign that he clearly feels the need to take it upon himself to try and get his side back into this.
And now the breakaway. Platini.
Hey.
Milan couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Nice interception, well timed. Half an hour gone in the second half. And they can counter here. Now it's Neymar. Rijkaard. Bale. This is promising. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. He's in a great position here. And here's Suarez. It's Luis Suarez! Zico. Oh, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe, but...
And the shot! And that's going up front in a hurry. Now it's Pullet. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Rijkaard.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And it's Michel Platini. Bale. Oh, that's delightful. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Stood up well to him there.
Ekitike really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And here's Neymar. And that will be the final act. Milan can look back on a nigh-on perfect performance here.
Ini counterkota.com apa itu guys? Salahnya 103. Cuman dia 102 ngeri kali. Bunyinya kencang-kencang nih guys. Kalau ada 9 ada. Ayo. Mana nih guys? Nih guys. Don't forget to subscribe and comment and like guys. Like say hey. Mana nih? Wih sampai banget nih guys nunggu orang di lobby guys. Mana nih?
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And we're underway. We're talking a genuinely stylish player here in Frank Rijkaard. You're not arguing with that, Jim, are you?
No, I've got to totally agree with every word you just said. As holding midfielders go, he is one of the very best. Nothing phases him.
Oh, the touch is just too thick. Could really have done without that.
Yeah, it all looked so promising until unexpected sloppiness intervened.
Neymar. It's Neymar! Donnarumma is there to clear. And here's Neymar. And it's Michel Platini. Steaming. And the finish! He's delivered all right!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
So, a breakthrough already. That's Park Ji-sung. Pull it. And this is Neymar. Great challenge, timed to perfection. Haaland is onto this. That's an imaginative pass. Solid! Worth a try, but not this time.
Well, I think his mind was made up the way that ball arrived, and I certainly admire his willingness to hit the volley.
Threads one in. Nice interception, well timed. Milan leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Spread neatly. Beckham! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Platini is always looking to break lines. Park Ji-sung in acres of space out wide.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Platini. And here's Hullet. Platini. Chooses to go. Decent chance! They want to be quick to recover this. Danger averted for now. Solot. Milan are very much in charge here, dominating possession and a goal to the good. Hullet chasing after it. Rijkaard. Ekitike. Closing in on goal. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Oh, that's well spotted. Looking to play him in. Park Ji-sung. Now Platini. Ekitike. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Solot could move up a gear here. Played into space out wide. Koundé. Koundé's cross. Cannavaro with the clearance. Park Ji-sung. And now the breakaway. Koundé. And it's made its way to him. Haaland. And it's Grimaldo. Picked out brilliantly. In by Conte. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Aimed in towards the shot at goal! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Haaland is offering a wry smile there.
Abiati breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Milan have the chance to go the other way. Oh, that's a key interception. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Ekitike. And he's heaved it away. Nicked it back promptly. Milan ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. And here's Haaland. And here's Mbappe. There's the whistle for half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Aduh.
Milan, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up.
Assalamualaikum. Waalaikumsalam. Sepi ya guys malam ini guys. Kenapa nih?
Whistle goes, and we start the second half. Milan carrying a one-goal lead. Haaland, he's on it, can he get away? Alex Grimaldo puts a cross in.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
Koundé. Rijkaard. Probing pass. Oh, that's clever. And he's cleared it out of harm's way and reclaimed it in a trice. Well read, and the danger is averted. Now it's Platini. And this is Hullet.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
He's had a shot! Just off target.
Ekitike seems absolutely shocked and annoyed. Did all the hard work and failed to make it count.
Milan are still that goal to the good. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Beckham. Conte. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too...
He gets big! No, not the best of headers. And it's Neymar. Rijkaard. Now it's Haaland. Conte. Koundé. And it's Conte. Oh, well played.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And it's Koundé. Surlot. Beckham. And the shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Mbappe actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Looking for options for movement. Mbappe. Oh, that's a big chance! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Corner number 2 then. Bullish header! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Ambitious ball here. That is a great pick out.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Neymar, he's shifting through the gears here. Goes for a shot!
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it, and I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
Now, can they get him away? Mbappe receives great chance! And he's there to clear it. And it's Grimaldo. Cross deflected behind for a corner.
Attenzione, un cambio.
Corner number 3 coming up. Pedri. Koundé. Koundé's cross. Cleared away. Plays a shooting chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different. Very much into the last knockings. And here's Park Ji-sung. And it's Cannavaro. Ball is over the line.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
Into stoppage time, very little left on it. Now it's Neymar. And Dyke gets a foot in here. Knocks it out wide. Hit into the middle. Tries to get it clear. That's that, the end. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the games.
Plusnya dikit-dikit kali, guys. Halo guys. Orang-orang pada mudik nih guys, jadi pada sepi nih, biasanya lebih ramai. Wih, top global guys.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. There's the whistle, and here we go. So the ever-ready Jordi Alba looking to go full throttle from the outset as ever, Jim.
He'll have a very busy game as usual, Peter, constantly going up and down that flank. He's got the
chance! Firm header just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
And he was quick to react. Neymar driving forwards. Real chance!
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Milan have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Romario. Could move up a gear here. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Neymar looking to penetrate opposition lines. No foul, says the referee. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
And reclaimed it in a trice. Park Ji-sung looking for a runner. Cafu, Ibrahimovic looks to get on the end of this. Stood up well to him there. Milan, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Great ball, and he's in here. Cleared without hesitation. Oh, the ball's run loose here. That's a good ball. Oh, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Ekitike takes a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? And they can counter here. Nice interception, well timed. Now it's Hullet. Cannavaro. Jordi Alba going full steam ahead down the left flank. He's found a way through. Looking to play him in. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Good chance here! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Eto'o clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
He's dealt with that really well. And now a sudden chance to counter. Bullet! Oh, within an inch or two.
Oh, did the keeper have that covered? I'm not sure he did. I think I need a replay on that one.
And it's Ibrahimovic.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. It's Ibrahimovic! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Platini. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough and he knows it.
Oh, shooting chance! Pass somewhat off target. Well, I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. He's on it, can he get away? That's a sharp pass. Chance here to counter. Pullet. It's a searching pass. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Park Ji-sung. And it's Michel Platini. Looking for options for movement. And this is Park Ji-sung. And the cross comes in. Neymar. Eto'o is a player who's always giving defenders headaches. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that. And we hit half-time. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. And the action is back underway.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just want...
And the finish! Oh, cracking one this time, surely! And he's done it!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here.
That was fabulous, the most adept of touches, the smoothest of finishes.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
So the first goal of the game.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put
face to face with. Can he finish? Well, now it's a race for the ball. Romario made a good run there. Pull it. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. Rijkaard. Neymar quietly revving up. Great vision. And that is expertly dealt with. Down by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. Now that looks a decent ball. And that has been cut short. Well, they can break here. And it's Neymar. Barcelona are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
And here's Pullet, brilliantly cut out. Cleared without complication. It'll be a throw-in.
Cambio di giocatori.
Jordi Alba. Vieira can see things others simply cannot. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup.
Yet another interesting duel, this. Milan really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Vieira with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, considering they're only one down, they're closer to conceding a second than scoring a leveller.
Neymar. That has found him in acres of space. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
Milan truly seem to be at loggerheads in trying to sort this out. Is it the passing or the movement that's the problem? I think both.
Oh no, that was never going to make it. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Oh, there's a probing ball. And the through ball. That's gone all the way through to the keeper.
Barcelona surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
And this is Hullet. Great chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And that has been knocked clear. Park Ji-sung. Now it's Neymar. He's had it taken off him. Now it's Romario. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Well read, nice interception. He's got away. Eto'o. Milan must do something here, and very quickly.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
Barcelona have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do. Barcelona have their third corner. Cafu hangs one in. That's a decent clearance.
Barcelona can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Marquinhos. Maldini. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. And it's Son Heung-min. Abiati. Cafu. Ekitike.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
That's an excellent interception. The referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it, but neither was able to add to the scoreline in the end. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, there's no shortage of effort and commitment from them. They were just undone by that second half goal.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.
Lama kali ini ternyata. Lama kali guys. Kenapa nih guys? Bahasa seru juga padahal. Kan negatif football guys. Di Indonesia banyak juga. Japan. Jepang. Ketemu orang Jepang, guys. Kenapa harus aduh.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable.
Milan e Giappone.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And already we're underway here. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's show?
Well, plenty, we hope, Peter. Being the kind of player who likes to take it upon himself to win, whether it's his vision and creativity or being more direct in providing a threat up front, we're bound to see something special, I hope.
Because we always have in the past.
Indeed.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Park Ji-sung. Veron. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Platini. Milan finding their passes. Tries to pass it through. Spread neatly. Up he goes! And he was there to get a vital touch.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
That's an imaginative pass. Neymar. Little pass back. Platini. Still goalless at the moment. Looking for options for movement. Oh no, that was never going to make it. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
It's come backwards here. And it's Xavi. Xavi tries to dink it through. Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And here's Hullet. Ekitike. Can he finish? Oh, the ball's run loose here. He's done very well to get to that.
Well, to be honest, he shouldn't have spilled that in the first place, but he recovered it really quickly, so no harm done.
Yes, ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And it's made its way. Veron! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he welcomes it in. Rijkaard. Neymar is someone who's always looking to catch the eye with his trickery. Very nearly half an hour gone here. Veron. Passing is crisp and sharp. Roberto Baggio. Oh, well played, well played. Turan. Back towards the middle. Somewhat off target. Looking to play him in. Cannavaro. That's a cute ball. Dink through. Oh, he's been flattened.
Hey!
Whistle's gone, and the referee has given a penalty.
Alam.
So a
Hey.
big chance now from 12 yards. This to go one up. Oh, what a save from Van der Sar!
Oh,
Oh, what a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be psychologically pivotal.
That has ended up in no man's land. Xavi. Well, a goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. Lovely, now then. And he stands tall, impenetrable. And it's Veron. And this is Adriano. Park Ji-sung is looking to influence the game from out wide. Good ball over the top. And he welcomes it in, and Hullet! Messi. Adriano. Now, can they get him away? Nice looking ball. That's beautifully weighted. He's had a shot! There it is!
Well, that's very much changed the complexion. It's also changed mindsets and moods in both teams, and it had to be him.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
So we have the first goal.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks.
Oh, how's that for a goal? He's got himself an absolute peach. And the lead lock. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Reflections on the first half?
Milan really showed some resolve in that first half, Peter, after going behind. So I think the message from the manager will be quite a positive one. Keep going and keep doing what you've been doing, because it's pretty good.
Attenzione, un cambio.
So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1. And we are back on the way.
Milan have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. Okay, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Oh, he had tries a shot! No mistake! And that's been won straight back. Park Ji-sung. Maldini. Veron. Roberto Baggio. Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Ekitike. Now it's Park Ji-sung. Cannavaro gets across to intercept that. Not the most accurate pass. And this is Hullet. Japan can breathe again, just.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Nicely shaped ball. Rijkaard is always looking to break lines. Neymar. Here's a sharp little ball here. Cannavaro did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And it's Neymar. And here's Platini. And he's chosen to go back. Park Ji-sung. Passes coming off in quick succession here. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Now that's well seen too. Threads one in. He's in plenty of space here. Messi. Now that looks a decent ball. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Rijkaard. Ekitike. That has been slung wide. Swings in a chance! Harmlessly behind. It's a pretty loose pass. It's a searching pass. Now, what about a counter-attack? Some good, persistent defending here. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Distributed tidily. Back into the middle. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Now it's Hullet.
Milan really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Roberto Baggio. Oh, perfectly measured that. Platini. And it's Neymar. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. Ekitike. It's a goal kick. Not the best distribution from the keeper. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And that is expertly dealt with. Cannavaro. And here's Platini. Platini. Milan looking to pass their way through.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Can he finish? Played with speed from back to front. And the counter is on. Neymar. And here's Platini. Now it's Park Ji-sung. That's good play. No way through, so back it comes. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling quality. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So we're up and running.
Well, there's no doubt, Peter, that Alessandro Del Piero will be key here. But I'm curious as to what role
He's having a go! And he was there to get a vital touch.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Ambitious ball here. And he was alert to it. Can he get it through? The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Thinks one through. And it's Xabi Alonso. Looking for options for movement. He's got away. That's the corner kick. And it's been taken short. Messi applies the finish! Oh, the ball's run loose here. That has ended up in no man's land. Oh, both starting the game with a pretty decent tempo. Kvaratskhelia. Del Piero. Goes for goal! Oh, that was wicked, a truly wicked effort.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
That's very disappointing, it has to be said. It's gone out for a throw-in. Ferdinand. Quarter of an hour played. Played back. That's really well manoeuvred. Big chance! No, he's not getting past him there. And it's Hullet. Looking to play him in. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
And they should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
He's had it taken off him. Messi concedes a free kick for that. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Kvaratskhelia. And this is Hullet. Oh, this looks sharp. Now, can they get him away? And this is Del Piero. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Neymar. Platini. He's got plenty of space out wide here. He rises! Goal! Milan! Certain, searing and imperious.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Del Piero! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Del Piero really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Corner number 2 then. Messi plays it short. It's going to be another corner, I think. So, third corner of the game. Messi goes short. And this is Iniesta. 15 minutes till half-time. And once more, he proves rigid and robust. Xavi Alonso. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Park Ji-sung is always looking to play quality balls. Drives it in. Brilliantly cut out. Xavi Alonso aims beyond the defence. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper, Abiati, dominant, commanding, a true colossus between the posts. Messi. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Platini. Plays a sharp little ball here. Messi. Chance here to counter. Tries to pass it through. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
Driving through the middle. Platini. And it's Neymar. He's on it. Can he get away? Crosses it in. Big header! Oh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. So the team's still separated by 1 goal, but it should be very different.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Milan, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Milan really need to go and grab another goal now, Peter, if they're going to go on and secure this.
No, again there's no way through. And he's running through. Header! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Iniesta. Neymar. Maldini. Kvaratskhelia. Maldini. That's a lovely, neat pass.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Paris Saint-Germain appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Over to the other side. Milan are still that goal to the good. So we've reached the hour mark. And here's Park Ji-sung. He's cut it out. Del Piero is someone with real dynamite in his boots. Over to the left. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the...
Oh, shooting chance! Sticks it away! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
Smiles broad and beautiful. That is a cracking hit.
That was magnificent. The way he cut it so perfectly, I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
That has certainly made things in. And a chance! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
Paris Saint-Germain take the lead.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Rijkaard. Just about up to 75 minutes. Passes short and sharp. Neymar. AC Milan could counter here. Oh, that's a key interception. Tries to play it through. Del Piero. And he's all... And Del Piero! Crossbar comes to the rescue. Rijkaard.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Not the most accurate pass. Knocks it into space. Del Piero gets into a good position. And here's Mbappe.
Mbappe really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Great vision. Well timed, excellent interception. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Ekitike looking to be a menace in the final third.
Milan really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks and sustain some pressure.
And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident.
Cambio di
Final
giocatori.
checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. Pass somewhat off target. Bale.
Oh, really well played.
Could go all the way here. Oh, we always look the favourite there. Ekitike. Park Ji-sung.
Il quarto uomo
And it's
indica
Michel
2
Platini.
minuti di recupero.
Neatly clipped into space. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, he's fizzed it forward. Neymar. That's that, the end. A game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise they established.
3-1 guys. Lawan orang-orang pada defend malam ini. Kayaknya habis unggul kita mau defend aja guys. Aduh.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So we're up and running. What an impressive figure Oliver Kahn cuts.
Yeah, they call him the Titan, Peter, and the reasons are fairly obvious. As personalities go, we're talking big.
As close as you get to goalkeeping perfection. Now it's Villa. David Villa! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And we have our very first corner. Mbappe receives it in a... tries a shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Corner number 2 then. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And now they can spring out of defence. Passing is crisp and sharp. That's a good ball. He's got away with one there.
That's great reading of the game, and it led to a decent chance. Cracking aggression.
Corner number 3 coming up. Punched away. Milan are looking to go forward now. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Pedri.
There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's up close and personal.
Floated through. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Milan are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Passes short and sharp. That's a lovely neat pass. Pedri. Oh, that's a clever looking ball.
Decent attempt at, just a little mistimed.
Rijkaard. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Knocks it into space. Park Ji-sung. It's a mighty effort! Goal! Milan! And Milan have the lead. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Milan have broken through. It's 1-0.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
That pass has been well intercepted. And here's Mbappe. Rijkaard did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Oh, good-looking ball. He's in plenty of space here. Oh no, this does not look good. Rijkaard. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Oh, easy pickings there. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by... Takes a shot! Oh, he has leathered that.
Well, I think he's surprised himself how he managed not to hit the target then. He seemed to believe it was going in.
Rijkaard. And here's Hullet, shapes to shoot! Oh, that is very close.
Hullet brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Van der Ven. Oh, they could be caught out. Chance, surely! It's in! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Well, there was to be no other outcome.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
Milan are sitting pretty, 2-0 up. And Hullet! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Hullet really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And that has been cut short. And the counter is on. Rijkaard. And back to the keeper, Abbiati, a keeper with complete command over his defence. Rijkaard. Platini charging forward, the ball at his feet, looking for a run-up. That is a brilliant interception. Ronaldinho.
Indica 2 minuti di recupero.
David Villa. Good take. Van Basten! And the referee brings the first half to a close. Some first half thoughts?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Milan in control at half-time, 2-0. And we're off again. He won't be happy with that one. And it's Van Basten. Ronaldinho. He's a sharp little ball here. There's the shot!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Now Mbappe. Robertson. And it's Ronaldinho. Turns back here, probably the best option. Is there any support? He might not need it. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Ooh.
Pass is just off target. And no, that is pretty much... Could be danger here! And here's Hullet. Rijkaard kept his eye on it, and he's there. Quality ball. Ronaldinho. Pedri.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And he welcomes it in. And they're not going to make any further progress now. And here's Van Basten. Van Basten. Good purposeful running this. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
Ronaldinho with a real... Ronaldinho! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Oh, the keeper was committed the wrong way, and he could only wait and watch.
Now that looks a decent ball. And this is Van Basten. A lot of space ahead of him. Rijkaard. Neymar. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Koundé spots it and intercepts. Maldini. Neymar. Koundé. It's Pedri. Now it's Villa. And he's away. And the finish! He has done it! Just one goal in it now. Game on! Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
And this is Van Basten.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
And that's going right the way across. And here's Hullet. Oh, that's superb. Well, now it's a race for the ball. And the pass is intercepted.
Milan surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Pops him off it and wins back the ball.
This is the time you need that pace.
Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. And it's Ronaldinho. And here's Mbappe. Shoots! And the lead stays intact, just.
That was extremely good focus from the keeper, and it could turn out to be quite a significant moment.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero
So their
22.
fourth corner of the game.
Lascia il campo per il numero 13. Van Nistelrooy. Attenzione alla sostituzione.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Neymar, looking for options for movement. He's being urged to shoot. Oh, shooting chance! Kante gets it clear. Neymar. And the shot! Oh, it's hit the post! And they're back on the ball again. Oh, cracking ball.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Time added on. And that is that. Milan proudly puff out their chests in victory. They know that was a battle.
Terus kalau ini gacor nih.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Milan e Germania.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. There's the whistle, and here we go. Rijkaard, playing game number 100 for his current employers.
Yeah, this is the first big landmark he'll hit, Peter, so I'm not sure he sees any real significance in it, but to me, it's a foundation that can only stand him in good stead for the remainder of his career.
Azar, and it's Azar. Tries to pass it through. Oh, that was vital.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
Well read, nice interception.
Udah, dia langsung
Raul, looking for the run, and it shoots! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Hazard clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And here's Mbappe, and he's had a hit! Oh, nice, just not quite.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
He won't be happy with that one. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to...
And pull it! They've got to be quick to recover this. No way through.
gitu ya.
And it's Neymar. And that's a... Can he finish? And again the keeper stands strong.
Van Nistelrooy really can't believe it, foiled by the keeper again.
And now a sudden chance to counter. And here's Park Ji-sung. Passing is crisp and sharp.
Aduh, salah.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
So still waiting for the first breakthrough here, but it has been a pretty open start.
Yeah, the tempo is strong and the game has flair and lots of potential for me.
Yeah, he's fouled him there.
Eh,
Guardiola considers his options. And a real chance to break the deadlock. And he gets rid in a hurry. Koulibaly is pretty much the definition of the word uncompromising. Rijkaard. And they've switched it over to the other side.
Good switch, that.
Opts for safety. Neymar. And it's Van Nistelrooy. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Hazard charging forward, the ball at his feet, neatly clipped into space. Decent chance! Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Oh, easy pickings there. And it's Van Nistelrooy. Out to the left it goes. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Van Nistelrooy. Park Ji-sung. Oh, that's a fine interception. Rijkaard. Azar. And it's Rijkaard. Shot could be on. Still waiting for the first breakthrough, but not for the want of trying. Raul. And it's Rijkaard. Neymar. Platini.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Played into the big header! Oh, not this time, but a lot of applause for the thought.
Yeah, it's very well timed. A delivery like that with the right amount of pace and whip can be a nightmare to defend against.
We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Played back in. He's found a way through. And a chance! It's in!
Well, players of his stature just live for moments like that. Another really important contribution as we near half-time, and it can make such an impact on each mindset.
That is a diamond of a goal. The planning immaculate, the execution brilliant.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
Germany have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now and the other has to tone it down.
And that'll be the final action of the first half. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
And we are already promptly back underway.
Milan can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Now it's Mbappe. And he welcomes it. Tries a shot!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
And here's Mbappe. Nice control. Rijkaard. Good take and roll! Oh, that was a half-decent effort. And now the breakaway. Time and again they are repelled. Hazard. Neymar. Well, that's a good run down the left. And here's Platini. Park Ji-sung. There's the shot! It's in! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now. Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Guardiola. And it's made its way to him. That is lovely. Platini. Van Nistelrooy. Rijkaard. Passes coming off in quick succession here. That's a cute ball. He's in space and looking for options.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
He's a sharp little ball here. And that has left him in a heap. Cannavaro gets rid without sophistication. Milan have got it back and they'll have another go. Abbiati. Rijkaard is always scanning the pitch for targets. That's Cannavaro. Plays the ball back. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Quality ball. Rijkaard. David Villa. Azar. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Oh, played right into his path. Maldini cuts out the pass.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Big chance! And he's gone looking for safety. Now it's Villa. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Knocks it into space. Tries to play it through. Oh, what has happened here? It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
And the shot! He can get that clear. He's chosen to go back.
Modern football for you and all.
And he shoots! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And he's there to get it away.
Attenzione, un cambio.
And it's Michel Platini.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Neymar. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And they can counter here. Rijkaard. And this is Park Ji-sung. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Rijkaard. And here's Van Nistelrooy. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he's intervened well there. And he cuts out the supply. And he's managed to get rid. That's that, the end. A draw and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts. Highly entertaining.
Assalamualaikum. Waalaikumsalam. Turun deh. Kenapa ya malam ini orang-orangnya pada ini ya? Nggak oper jauh. Derzi, say hi.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Red and black wherever you turn. The San Siro is buzzing. Certainly up for this one. Well, we're on the way. Well, now the opposition are going to have to find something pretty special to stop Lionel Messi today, aren't they, Jim?
Yeah, the man is an absolutely born winner. You just feel that with him on the pitch, anything is possible.
And what's more, he brings out the best in his teammates.
Yeah, I think he just gives them that confidence that they can overcome whatever the opposition throws at them, and he leads by example, of course, and will probably come up with something.
And this is Hullet. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Good challenge, excellent challenge.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Well, the less said about that pass, the better. Now it's Neymar. It's a good foot in there. Foden. He won't be happy with that one. He's away. David Villa! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. It might not be such a bad idea playing this short and into feet.
Yeah, they've got to find a way around this huge height disadvantage. Look at the space here! Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Milan are looking to go forward now. That's a good run down the left. Played into the middle. It's a mighty effort! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And he's there to get it away. They're battling for the right to play in the early stages. Can he get on the end of this? He's found a way through. Tries to play it through. Great chance! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Corner number 2 then. Henderson goes short. And now a sudden chance to counter. That has ended up in no man's land. Now it's Hullet. Out towards the flank. And this is Hullet. Backward it goes. And he's picked it up out wide. Corner given.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Oh, that's superb. And pumped his son! It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Plenty of endeavour from either side, but not much of it in the vicinity of either goal.
Yeah, the tempo is strong and the game has flair and lots of potential for me.
Played back. Good read, needed to be. Park Ji-sung is always looking to play quality balls. Milan trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably...
Decent chance! Platini. Ekitike. Neymar. Neymar showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now it's Neymar. David, and he shoots!
Oh,
Goal!
kayaknya gitu
Milan!
aja.
That was a given. It always was.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass, perfectly delivered.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Neymar gets into some space. Well, clearly he didn't mean it that way, and he is as disappointed as anyone.
Well, I think that might well put him off watching tonight's highlights.
Milan have a free kick. Now it's Neymar. That is good strength. Well, that pass isn't the best. Corner number 3 coming up. Henderson plays it short. Nice interception, well timed. That's an imaginative pass. And now they can spring out of defence. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Now it's Foden. Foden unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now it's Hullet. Rijkaard is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Hullet! They've scored! AC Milan are all square. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
And he's only too happy to take that back. Referee's given a throw. And he's managed to gift it back. And there is the half-time whistle. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. The midway point of the game.
Oh, what a half of football. It's 1-1, but it could easily be 3-3 or more. Breakneck speed brilliance.
So all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break. And we're already back up and running after half-time. It's Park Ji-sung. Takes a shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Milan have their second corner now. Cleared away. Milan have the chance to go the other way. Oh, easy pickings there. Ball's gone out of play. Dixon. And it's Tchouaméni. Nicely spread. Messi is firing after that one. Conte. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Now it's Foden. Foden cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Oh, can he finish? Oh, it's come off the upright. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Jordan Henderson is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Shot could be on. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Park Ji-sung. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Foden. Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Abiati claims comfortably. And that pass just didn't quite work. Ekitike. Platini. Cannavaro. And it's Neymar. Well, played right into his path. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. They get a throw in.
eFootball belum udah, nah, ini ya.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 17, Villa. Numero 10, numero 20, Neymar. Numero 18, Messi. Numero 22,
Mosquera getting this one clear. It's loose now and they want to get it back.
Griezmann.
Cannavaro with the clearance.
Scholes. Il numero 13, Rosicki. Il numero 11.
Now, what about a counter-attack? Not much subtlety about that challenge.
Oh,
Pulisic. It's a pretty loose pass. Pulisic. Milan looking to pass their way through. And that interception was... He's had a shot! Forward it goes. Chance here to counter. No, that's been intercepted. Pulisic. Great vision. Pulisic has it in a wide position.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Neymar. Shot, surely! Goal, Milan! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Milan take the lead.
I just think this has been a lesson in character, togetherness and composure. I think most teams would have crumbled by now, but this refusal to give up is brilliant.
Cross from Rosicki. Oh, what has happened? And the finish! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
This is quite a battle.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Scholes.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Now it's Griezmann. And it's Griezmann. Pulisic. Chance!
Nah,
Yes,
astagfirullah.
he's done it! And that has raised the roof! And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Milan complete their comeback, and now they only need to hold out for a few minutes.
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic. There's still time for a twist or two yet.
There's good running with the ball. The referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Milan pleasingly clever.
Kena comeback. Aduh, orang-orang mainnya negatif football guys, susah guys.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. The action has already started.
For me, Peter, David Beckham is one of the greatest wide players of his generation.
And a bit of a throwback in a way, in the sense that he's a right-footed right winger.
Yeah, it's the perfect position for him. His game has never been about cutting inside. It was kind of to hit the byline and get crosses in.
He's often mentioned, though, hasn't he, that he'd rather play in the middle.
Yeah, and that's something I find hard to understand personally, in view of his brilliant skill set.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And this is Owen, out to the right. Goes for a shot!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Strong running down that left flank.
Ooh,
That's a good run down the left. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Threads one in. Cannavaro plays it all the way forward. Milan have got it back and they'll have another go.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Now he's off and running. He's had it taken off him. Platini, spread it left. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Nicely weighted ball. Owen puts his foot on the gas. Rijkaard wins the duel this time. Now it's Neymar. Neatly clipped. Shoots! Goal! Milan! The movement so precise. The finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Well, we expected better, and so did he. Cannavaro pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's onside!
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And
Big chance! And he's there to clear it. He's gone for goal! Oh, they could be caught out here. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. And that is as far as they go. And the shot! They've done it! They are right back in business.
well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Saliba gets across to intercept that. And here's Owen.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
It's a promising position. And that's played in low. Oh, shooting chance! He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Ekitike, the specialist in tearing teams apart. And it's Cannavaro. Beckham. It's a searching pass, and he's intervened well there.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
Platini. Milan looking to pass their way through. And the finish! Ooh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. Milan were so close to ending that half in the perfect fashion, but it just wasn't to be in the end. That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. So once again, we're underway. No, he's not getting past him there. Gullit was only too happy to help out in defence.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Adams. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Platini is the team's great visionary. This looks promising. He is through here. Shot, surely! It's there!
Boom! There we go. And it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that.
Takes the shot! And it's been taken short. Milan have the chance to go the other way.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Cafu to Beckham, and it's Brandt.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Driving through the middle. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. It's a goal kick.
Attenzione, un cambio.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, he's someone renowned for his pace and those darting little runs, but also for being a very good ball carrier as well. They want to add more dynamism to that front line.
Now it's Neymar. Oh, nice touch. Cafu was in no mood for any of that. Neymar looking to go deep. That pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. David Villa. He's shifting through the gears here. Chance! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Just off target.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Just about up to 75 minutes. Rice. That looks a good ball through. He's picked his way through. Diving header! They've scored! And this is getting better and better. Spectacular header. He really flung himself at that.
He had a decision to make and he got it bang on. You can't beat a diving header.
And yes, it's him again. Milan take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, no question, that's a foul. And he's going to have his name taken.
Cambio di giocatori.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Spread out to the left. Tries to play it through. Oh, good real chance! And that's a real chance missed.
Well, it wasn't to be this time, but that should add to his level of confidence, something they can really do with at the moment.
So, third corner of the game. Punched away. Milan are looking to go forward now. Dink through. And he's quick to snatch it back. Good effort from distance.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Dia buang.
That's been cut out, well played. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Beckham.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Cleared without complication.
Ci saranno 5 minuti di recupero.
5 minutes to add. Ekitike. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Oh, that's fabulous. And a chance! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting.
Gol per il Milan. Numero 19.
And the lead is extended still further.
Numero 17.
Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely...
And the shot! Close, but time for no more. The whistle has gone. Milan, just a thrill to witness here. Quick, slick, and such fun. You really would fear for anyone playing up. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. There's the whistle, and here we go.
There's a player below us, Peter, that I've always admired. Franco Baresi, a defender with wonderful composure and discipline.
Can't say I'm surprised by your assessment there.
One of the great liberos. His intelligence put him on a level higher than the rest, I think.
Rijkaard is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
And it's Neymar. And he's gone searching crossfield.
That's going in strongly.
Platini, he can run onto that. Baresi cuts out the pass. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Oh, super ball!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Roberto Baggio.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Totti, and here's Forlan. He's tried one! Oh, that was close. Oh, good spread.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind.
Oh, he's been... Oh, shooting chance! Goal, Milan! Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Zico! Oh, full marks for that effort.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
He's going to be disappointed with that. Kashiwa Resol upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Neymar. In towards the back stick. That's an excellent interception. Totti. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Great run on the overlap here. Nice interception, well timed. And the counter is on. Pinches it off him. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And it's Totti. Cannavaro, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Now it's Neymar. Short changes him with that pass.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Simons. Forlan. Somewhat off target. Neymar. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Great chance! Totti always looking for that half a chance. Knocks it into space. Rijkaard is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah,
And the shot! And he hits the net! And this is getting better and better. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion.
Against Milan.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So that's got things underway. So, Jim, would you say that this formation has become the norm in recent years?
Yeah, I think it's one that places the emphasis on your centre forward, not just holding the ball up or finishing, but all the movement that happens around him, outside and inside the box. And he has to link up with that midfield and bring everybody into play, which ensures a more cohesive system. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Nicely aimed pass. Park Ji-sung. And this is Van Basten. He's having a shot! Oh, nearly, but not quite. Beckham, the regular corner taker.
You start as you mean to go on, Peter. Make this a good one.
And he's had a hit! Oh, right place, right time. And that was very necessary. And now they can spring out of defence. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again.
Well, Peter, it's easy to heap praise on players that play further up the field, but they couldn't do what they did without the unsung heroes doing the dirty work, and Frank Rijkaard is amongst the very best in the business.
Some say the best ever.
Yeah, and I can see why. He's about as sophisticated as players come, and his role covers everything from reclaiming the ball to, well, pretty much everything else. Only a man of his calibre and cleverness can do that.
Could move up a gear here. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And the ball is out of play. Quarter of an hour played. Not the best distribution from the keeper. Tries to pass it through. That is a brilliant interception. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Milan clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Park Ji-sung unable to make it happen for all his... Can he finish? In he goes again. Goal, Milan! So we have the first goal.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Pepe has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. And here's the chance to counter. He's a sharp little ball here. And Hullet! It's in! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Milan are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next...
Oh, it's come off the upright. Milan have hit a quick-fire double here and are well and truly in the driving seat. Neymar. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Rijkaard. Platini is always looking to break lines. Neymar. Now then, the ball's come loose. Oh, important interception. Beckham. And the counter is on. Nicely spread. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Well, that kind of touch usually leads to a mouthful from several angles.
Some resolute defending there. Ekitike given the lift of his goal. And there's green grass ahead of him. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Now it's Scholes. Hullet. And this is Park Ji-sung. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Nicely weighted ball. And it's a corner. Corner number 2 then. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. Shapes to shoot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Well, it actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Milan have their third corner. That has been slung wide. It's a mighty effort!
Minutes has been indicated.
Hullet. Cannavaro. Sends it crossfield. Ferdinand spots it and intercepts. Neymar over to the left. Skillfully. And the referee brings the first half to a close. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Milan clearly have plenty of cause to be happy, Peter, but they'll need to resist the temptation to just sit on the lead second half. The opposition will be doing their utmost to try and get back into this, so they have to be alert.
Milan sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0
I'd
up.
like to draw your attention to the screen right now for information on our shuttle bus service.
That gets things going for the second half. Now it's Gullit. Rijkaard. Beckham hurtling down that right flank. Bale. Passing nice and neat. Bale. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Bale is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Scholes.
Milan couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
That's good pressing, squeezing the play.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Looking for options for movement. Beckham. And it's Gullit. No way through there. Park Ji-sung is always looking to play quality balls. Ekitike looking for the run. Great chance! Yes! Up by 3. They have their boot on the throats of their foes. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
A case now of complete control. Oh, super find. Good ball, good take. And the shot! Oh, he's been caught napping. Scholes. Park Ji-sung. And it's made its way to him. In with the challenge. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Beckham. Gullit. And Gullit! And that is great goalkeeping.
Manchester United certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Manchester United have their second corner now. Beckham plays it short. Crosses it in here. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Gullit. Oh, they could break here. And it's Scholes. Gullit. Well read, and the danger is averted. And here's Scholes. And that's a chance, surely! Oh, it's a beauty! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order!
After 72 minutes is
Results no longer in
17.
doubt! It's just about how many!
Substitution.
And that was as close. There's the shot! They've scored! hat-trick hero. He is simply indefatigable.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
Clinical, just clinical. Chance for a shot! And it's in! And this is getting ridiculous, borderline crazy.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful. Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Rijkaard. Gullit. Oh, good spread. Neymar. Rijkaard. And it's Cannavaro. And that's going right the way across. Rijkaard. Platini. And Neymar. No, that's been intercepted. Gullit. Can he spark a counter here? He's in space and looking for options. Ekitike engages and forces him off the ball. And it's Beckham. Great vision. And that has left him in a heap. Park Ji-sung, taken back almost at once. And this is Bale. And that's a goal kick. Pinches it off him into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Van Basten. And this is Beckham! Rijkaard kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Ferdinand. And that will be the final act. Milan looking by any yardstick formidable, truly enjoyable to watch, and clearly so together. That was a terrific day for them. Ekitike, very much the hat-trick hero. What an extraordinary game he had. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Milan definitely impressing me here, especially...